Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at tick symbol GRAB, where there has been some significant news. We're also going to be looking forward to earnings expected shortly, and we're also going to be looking at rumours with regard to Intel, so stay tuned for that. And in terms of MMTLP, there has been development from Next Bridge Hydrocarbons, so there has been some action taken from them, and I think I'm also going to be sharing with you details of significant momentum with regard to Congress. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first of all, we can see here headline from Yahoo Finance. The stock market today, the S&P 500, Dow and Nasdaq futures are drifting higher after a benchmark sets a fresh record. So overall the markets have been positive, but a little bit hesitant in terms of stronger momentum. And from Market Watch we can also see here Trump is threatening 25% tariffs on auto, semiconductor, pharmaceutical imports, and he also stated that he's looking at potential reciprocal tariffs for most of the countries in terms of affected. And let's now move on to have a look at the rumours with regard to Intel, also shared live in the Discord. From Market Watch we can see Intel stock is rising again. Will Broadcom swoop in a deal? So potential rumours here with regard to Broadcom's interest in Intel's design business. So we will keep an eye on Intel, which has been up over 25% of the previous week. So we're currently in great momentum. From Bloomberg we can see that gold is currently close to an all-time high, just short of $8. And finally, let's now have a look at other news with regard to the SEC. And we can see that Doge have announced a new Twitter handle, or should we say X handle. This is Doge_SEC. And the good news here is they have their DMs open. So I know many of the MMTLP community in particular are now messaging Doge SEC. So go ahead and message them with your questions, queries and complaints. Let's start by having a look at tick symbol GRAB, and this is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on the channel. And the first news I'd like to share with you is they are going to present earnings February the 19th, 2025, so later today, and these are going to be the fourth quarter 2024 results. In terms of a quick reminder, this GRAB is a super app mainly focused in Southeast Asia. They focus on deliveries, mobility, digital financial services, etc. Currently serving over 700 cities and significantly focused in Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, etc. And again, significant due diligence was also shared in one of my previous videos, and as recently as February the 4th I also shared information with regard to a potential $7 billion takeover. So go ahead and check that out. But in terms of the previous financials, we can see here one of the reasons why I'm interested in GRAB is revenue growing currently at 16.42%, net income up over 128%, diluted earnings per share up over 150%, and net profit margin up over 124.53%. So everything seems to be going in the right way. If we have a look at the chart for close of play earlier, we can see it was up over 8%, closing at $5.30, and also in the after hours it's up over 3%. So certainly running up nicely in terms of the earnings news. And another news I'd like to share with you is with regard to Toyota, tick symbol TM. They have just released their 13F HR, and they have added GRAB as their largest position, and we're looking at over a $1 billion position from Toyota. So certainly very, very significant for anybody looking to get in GRAB. So let's have a look at the cash and debt. So we can see again here there is a significant reduction in debt over the periods in the past, and we can see there's a huge debt in the third quarter of 2020, and right now that is certainly seems to be eliminated and the company looks to be cash rich. So let's now have a look at net income, and again the trend is positive, and they are basically more or less going to be profit making immediately. And in terms of revenue, again we can see the trend is upwards, and right now we can see here third quarter 2024 revenue also up over $700 million. So certainly positive there. In terms of the market share, we can see it's currently the leading market share in Southeast Asia, and it's overtaken Gojek. So we can see here the countries that they are focusing on significantly: Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. And they have obviously dominance in all of those countries. And the final news I'd like to share with you, again, breaking news shared live in the Discord, and that is from Benzinga. And we can see here Grab shares are rising following Singapore's 2025 budget announcement, and this is with regard to we can see here 50% corporate tax rebate, and this is to help businesses manage their rising costs, so significantly benefiting Grab. Let's have a look at the latest developments for MMTLP. There was a press release, and what I shared earlier is that Next Bridge Hydrocarbons have announced the engagement of the Christian Attar law firm, in other words, the services of West Christian as well. So let's have a look at the press release, and what we can see here in terms of what the company stated on February the 18th, 2025. They have announced the following, and they are engaging the services of the Christian Attar law firm, and this is with regard to exploring and investigating all potential claims with regard to harassment, business disparagement, libel, slander, tortious interference, conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and also violations of the Administrative Procedures Act. So the company is going to be working closely with West Christian, and they're also looking at potential claims and his expertise in this area of litigation. So I think a lot of this is with regard to social media posts, and they've also stated the company are aware of shareholder ledger imbalances at several brokerage firms, and this is exceeding the official amount of 2.65 million shares publicly stated by FINRA. So in other words, the information shared by FINRA is not accurate, and the company also wishes to reiterate that after more than 2 years they have yet to uncover the full magnitude of these imbalances. So what I'm now going to move on to is significant momentum from what I can see also from Congress. So the first post I'd like to share with you is from Senator candidate Thomas Murphy, and what he stated is now is the time for Ralph Norman and JD Vance to revisit and demand answers for the MMTLP fiasco, tagging in Elon Musk and also Doge. So with regard to the Congress letters, hopefully that is followed up. And what Senator Chris Rose has also posted, he's obviously he's not forgetting about MMTLP. Tagging in Elon Musk, he stated should take a look at MMTLP as well, because obviously this new Twitter handle that we shared is also covering the areas of fraud. And I think the most important post I'm going to share with you is from Republican Eli Crane, or should we say Senator, and he's again one of the founding people who wrote a letter to Congress, sharing the information from Congress to the SEC, Gary Gensler, and he stated here he should take a look at MMTLP as well, tagging in Elon Musk. And what we can see here from Dennis Neal, he stated again tagging in Eli Crane on MMTLP to help your staff see the press release with links to the 8 episodes of What Is Bugging Me. So good post there from Dennis. And what Johnny Tobacco has also stated is tagging in Eli Crane again is the short and distort crowd has hurt the MMTLP investors. The evidence of manipulation and corruption is frozen in time. Why not compel FINRA to look at the blue sheets, miscreants, and also tagging in DJT, because they have also made a significant similar complaint. So we can see here significant development, and I think there are more and more posts coming from Congress. So let's see if that develops into something. I'd finally like to finish off by giving a quick review of our previous week's weekly watch list, and if you would like to get the next one, details are in the description below. But in the previous week, our best call was ticker symbol DOMH. That was up over 210% on the week. SMCI is also currently in great momentum. Previous week it was up over 26%, still doing well, and we did share news with regard to that. MODV, that was up over 11.5%, and UPST also up over 15.3%, as well as many others. So if you would like to get a copy of our daily stock alerts as well as join us in the challenge, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.